everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Is the punter, Morstead, following the touchdown. He sends this away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the quarterback. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver.
Brings up
It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
Las Vegas.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No, he's not going to get in. In one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded, now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great... Position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
For a Las Vegas.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 10.
They'll throw out of the gun to the goal line and in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? And now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Jones operating out of the pistol. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL. When you want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Jones to throw on second down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. First, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On third and long, it's Jones. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Darnay Holmes deep to return. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Bronson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Raiders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
31-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jones throwing on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Tight end on the move left. On first down, Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Jones to the air again. Pass to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Rudy's kick is good. And the 49ers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Going up top. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. By Trey Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
2nd and 10. Gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and down he goes. Trevin Wallace. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They'll have to by a lot. It turns out to be a big game on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take
going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple needles away from this game being over.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco.
For the extra point.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This one taken at the 10. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, this looks like a design run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's a designed run. And he'll get this up to about the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
It's third and 4. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 35.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Back to 60, Warriors 70.
Throwing now from the gun. And it'll be brought down. It's a game 7. Good work by the defense on third and long. Setting up the fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go for it and run option right. And he's going to hit the Raiders first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And the Las Vegas first down.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2.